Plus, what are your thoughts on KI and Battletoads? Well, Battletoads I could care less about. KI, super, super disappointed. We had to wait 6 months for that. That is nowhere near the quality of Sea of Thieves, right? Like, am I the only one who says now that, like, personally, I think out of that 3-pack, that rare pack, Sea of Thieves pinball table is the cream of the crop. It's the best one out of all of them. Yeah, Battletoads. I don't know. I was never a fan. Not even the arcade game. I wasn't a fan. Your 5 was generous. Yes, that is generous. You know. But, like, wow. Just, they could have did so much more. You know, something as simple as, and you know me, I love my here. If we're gonna go on a little mini rant here, so you know my preference. I love my fan style tables, but just put that aside and hear me out. Let's go with a fan style table. All right, you got 8 or 10 lanes. All right, each lane is represented by a different fighter. So Jago for one, Fulgar, Saberwolf, Orchid, all that stuff. All you know, all the different ones. You hit them 3 times, and that's who you fight. And then, depending on who it is, they have a different difficulty. Lanes light up for your combos, right? And your goal is to maybe get an ultra combo to beat them. You know? And then, once you complete them all, Wizard Mode is fighting Goro or... no, not Goro. Goro is Mortal Kombat. You know, whoever the top dog is, you know, pick one. Or maybe it rotates, or maybe it's random. You know, who your final boss is. Right? And then it's like multi-ball chaos, you know? For the Wizard Mode when you're fighting the last guy. For the realm. I'm mixing up Mortal Kombat again. Motherfucker. But, you know, like, they could have did something like that. You know, that, to me, that would have honed, and then have little animations on the back. You know, okay, so, and you know they're doing more with DMD stuff, and yet now, and the psychedelic stuff is still on it. Right? Come on, guys. You could have had a little video on the back with Orchid and, you know, I don't know, Fulgar, right? Say you're going up against Fulgar, and you select your character at the beginning, right? And if you select a character that already has the map, that light is lit, and say that's your jackpot lane or your multi-ball lane or something. But, and then you can have a little animation every time you get it up there. Okay, triple combo. Then you get a little animation, you know, and then super, ultra, go up for it. And then say you only have 15, 30 seconds between each shot to continue the combo, right? And you miss one, and then the combo breaker, and now you got to start over, right? Something like that. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it hones in on the KI feel and the tournament play. So, I was, when Magic Pixel came out with the rare pack and they did so good on Sea of Thieves, I had a lot of hopes for that pack and for the way they're going, you know. And then they totally dropped the ball on these two. Like I said, Battletoads, it was a write-off. They could have did whatever they wanted with that. But KI, you don't have an IP like KI and drop the ball that bad. That was horrible. Absolute horrible. Like, I give that table, if I could give it a negative, I would, because I don't even want to play it. And I wouldn't let anybody else play it because it looks so janky. And why are they only 2 characters in the middle at the top? Why doesn't that ever change? That is just, I don't know. I think it's just lazy. I think they just got fed up of everybody bitching that they don't have it, and they 6 months later, and then just said, well, just give it to them. We're going to get yelled at anyway. Yeah. Exactly. That KI table would have been absolutely sick if they would have did. I mean, they didn't have to take my idea, but I mean, something along that lines to hone in on that IP, like they did with Sea of Thieves. You know, why could they not bring that level and then just add a great DMD background? I would have been happy to pay $35 for it all, but they sucked us in. They made us pay $35 with a good title right at the beginning, thinking that we're going to get 2 titles of equal value when they're not worth bargain bin. So, in my opinion, I paid $35 for Sea of Thieves. Do I love the table? Yes. Will I play it a lot? Yes. Is it worth 35 US? No, because that translates to like 55 me. So I paid $50 for Sea of Thieves. And that's kind of why I'm a little bitter. That's one of the reasons. And every week, with what I own, I'm having to drop $100 to $150 on tables to play in the leagues. No, I'm done. I play it for fun now. Sea of Thieves is great, and I will play it for years to come. I still got to get through all the missions. I haven't completed them all yet. No, I don't think they played the original KI. There's no way they were KI fans. Because if there was one KI fan in that office, he should have spoke up, or she should have spoke up. You know, because that was a disgrace. And I can just imagine what they paid for that IP. You know. And then they make you play KI and Flipper Friends, right? 35 pack with one good game, exactly. No, this is on the pinball. This is a virtual pinball machine, so you can download tables, and you buy the tables and you install them on there, and you can play them. They're good. They have like good recreations and all that stuff. You know. Yeah, if you check out some of my videos, you'll see the pinball machine, and it's virtual, and you can change the tables up. But I think I'm up to 100 tables or something close to it. Some of the guys have all of them, which is like over 250 plus now. Everything from old EM, electrical mechanical tables, to modern tables. Well, not too modern. No, the joystick was Papa Brad. We got a pretty big community here. You're going to get to know everybody. Everybody's awesome. And Papa Brad's one of my good friends. He discovered me when I was this small, but now I'm this small. So, but he's a big supporter of me, and I'm a big supporter of him. Same with everybody else in here. You know, these are all regulars that you're seeing. So welcome. It seems like they've accepted you into the House of Hounds. You are now a hound. So, but yeah. So that's what he was talking about. Papa Brad did a review on an arcade stick that came out. Papa Brad's got some connections with companies out there, so he does a lot of reviews too. He's nonstop putting out content. If you like retro stuff, go follow him. I'm dead serious. You know, if you like any of the arcade content and all that stuff. No, Trent, that's fine, buddy. That's fine. Don't you worry about that. We all have our fortes, right? We all have what we are experts in. So don't worry about that stuff. You know? Oh yeah, RTX too. Yeah, I haven't seen him today. He must be busy. Sunday, probably a family day. So, but guys, on that note, it is 4:45. I gotta go start making dinner. I'm sure the house is hungry.